Welcome to our new Stick with the Winners series of videos. These are to provide background information for our new book, Stick with the Winners, how to conduct more effective 12-step recovery meetings using conference-approved literature that my dad and I just completed a month or so ago. And now I would like to welcome you to my dad, Dick B., for his introduction to this class series. So, Dad?
I'm Dick B., and I'm an active recovered member of the Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous. And this is an introductory film for the Stick to the Winners classes. And I'm going to be reading from the script. The Stick to the Winners video series. We're presenting in this Stick to the Winners with the Winners class a series of videos which will provide background and additional details relating to this new title by Ken and myself, Dick B. and Ken B., Stick with the Winners, How to Conduct More Effective 12-Step Recovery Meetings Using Conference-Approved Literature. We're producing this class and this series so that it may be a major resource in the International Christian Recovery Coalition's project to train the trainers, specifically Christian leaders, workers, sponsors, and newcomers in the recovery arena, and train them in the following areas. The facts and impact of AA's first century Christianity sources, people, institutions, history, and movements that fed the founders and founding of old school AA's Christian Fellowship, led by Dr. Bob in Akron, particularly in the mid to late 1930s. Secondly, the facts about what the early AA was, the principles it adopted, the program it established, the points of the program as summarized by Frank Amos, the actual 16 practices of the early AAs, which closely paralleled what first century Christians did as described in the book of Acts, and the solid, impressive, effective successes that they achieved and passed along to those who followed. Third, the foundations of present-day 12-step recovery, particularly as established in and practiced by the guidance of AA's Big Book and 12 Steps. And if one sticks to conference-approved literature, that person will find it clearly supports the learning, adoption, and use of old-school AA ideas to enhance the programs underway today. Next, how to organize, conduct, and continue Christian recovery programs, fellowships, meetings, and studies that will bring salvation and the practice of biblical principles back into the scene, the recovery scene, for Christians and others who want God's help in their recovery and new life, and within the framework of their own beliefs, religious preferences, and supportive groups. Next, these videos will be posted on our website, www.christianrecoveryradio.com website. And they may be downloaded by class participants for their personal private use, may be viewed on a computer, a TV, or a smartphone, and may be used in conjunction with a webinar, a meeting, or other fellowships or groups. Finally, these videos will produce better effectiveness if used in company with our book, Stick with the Winners, How to Conduct More Effective 12-Step Meetings Using Conference-Approved Literature, a Dick B. Guide for Christian leaders and workers in the recovery arena. And that effectiveness can even further be enhanced by using together the videos, the book, and the exhibits and resources that we recommend as part of the training process. And now for the series of films, one by one.